Hello, this is ProCare Medical, and today we're demonstrating one of the new innovative technologies for safe patient handling. This is the IMMO powered weight cart system, available in the United States now for several years. If you're considering a cart that actually is power drive instead of manual pushing and has some selectable weights, that's what this cart is, and it's a very small form factor. Now, why you might be considering this cart is for a couple reasons. Generally, we're focused on safe patient handling for the clinical staff or for those who are doing all the moving and transferring of the patient. But what about the support staff? What about the facility managers and clinical engineering? If you've never had a way to actually power drive, and if you're manually moving 50-pound weights, this would reduce injury. Might be one of the reasons that you would be looking at a cart like this. Secondly, there's efficiency. Rather than pushing and moving plates back and forth, the cart is being tracked and well known to reduce the amount of time in a room by up to 30%. And maybe last, if you're considering all your options for testing the increased safe patient handling, you might be looking at cost. And if you're paying $250, $300, $400 a room for testing by a third-party group, this may allow you to do some testing internally, save money, and also help with your census because it's so hard to get into a room when you're using a third-party group, and this cart will be right there available for you. Couple things around the cart that we're going to show. It is a variable speed drive. You maybe saw me when I came in that I was changing the potentiometer right here. It is forward and back. Emergency stop. Up front, there is anti-tippers on it, so it's a safe industrial medical grade device. The tires are non-pneumatic, so they're filled rubber, so they're never going flat on the applications. As I spin it around, I'll show you that electronically. Has a 10-mile drive time on a battery system. It's right here. Removable. The charger would plug in here. It's a 3-prong charger. This is your on and off switch. By charger, again, familiar with any outlet, hospital grade plug, and the 3-prong charger plugs in here. Depending on your application, one other feature I'll show on the back is the handles are quick release. You can lower it from the normal height down to a lower height if you're going into vehicles or any tight spaces. So it has a 2-position handlebar set. As we talk about the power drive system, you're going to see a speed here that is slower. I can back right into a room. A lot of times the carts that we're pushing manually are large, they're platform carts. This is 26 by 32. So it's a small cart system. You see me beside a bed here if you're testing on one side of the bed or the other. Again, I'm going to go even slower if you need. You can pull it in, you can back it in. Has a small radius. So here I'll be coming in beside and we're actually going to do the weight testing here. The efficiency also and the risk of injury is reduced because we're going to select the weight plates are stacked up. There's 3 models. 1,210 pound is the highest capacity, a 770, and a 560. You would select the weight plate that you need based on a little cheat sheet chart on the top. The way you adjust that, if I came from a room and I'm testing 450, and now I'm at a room that's 600, I don't have to remove plates. It's almost like the gym equipment. You're going to take this knob, safety release, and you're just going to move it to grab more weights. So in this case, if I came here and I'm going to move it to a 10, I lock it back in. And I would do the same on the other side. It's already at a 10. Then you would take the strap systems. You're in the room. You're going to take these and bring over your ceiling lift system, just like we would do with maybe a manual way. Same on the other side. And then, of course, the ceiling lift or the mobile lift that can be used for any brand is going to do the lifting. So we're safely secured. We'll raise a little bit, stop, double check, and then again, we're going to lift. Simply clear, and now you can see the plates. In this case, I select an amount of plates. You can move it around your room, do all your testing. You can move this out of the way if you need. And depending on your manufacturer and how they require you to keep it up by time, you can do all of that. And when you're done, you would bring it back on, put it right back onto the cart system. Common questions that often get asked about the cart. It does have a 3-year warranty, so it is an industrial piece of equipment. We also get asked sometimes, can we take it up and down a ramp? The answer is yes, if you have a sloped ramp between your buildings, between your hospitals. It's rated at 10 degrees on the rating for ramping, so that is possible. People ask, can I get a separate battery pack? The answer is yes. If you need, it has a long drive time, but you're able to get a second battery pack. The strap kit is a replaceable item that we were referencing, and again, after a year or two, you would inspect those and you can replace those. So again, this is the IMMO powered weight cart system available by ProCare Medical, and it's one of the smallest power drive cart systems to test up to 1,210 pounds.